Hi. Before we begin this short video, there are a few notes I wanna put into the light beforehand. 1. I had different plans for this video, like full-on explanations with recordings of my real voice, but due to lack of time and the amount of laziness I tend to have, I have decided to cut down how I do this video, which is why you're currently hearing a text-to-speech voice instead of mine. 2. Just like pretty much all ranking videos, this is only my personal ranking of the films. If you agree or disagree, that's perfectly fine, just don't be a dickhead about it. 3rd and final thing, this video is mainly made to mess around, and because the day that this video is public, it'll be the 13th of Friday in February. With all that out of the way, please enjoy having your brain cells be numbered, as you realize how bad my opinions of fictional media is. Rank number 12, Jason Goes to Hell, The Final Friday, 1993. Reasons, most, if not everything with it, absolutely sucks. This includes traits like the mishandling of Jason as a character and introducing idiotic supernatural and demonic elements. This franchise has always never made real life sense, but this is way too overboard. I am ashamed to even own this movie on DVD. Rank number 11, Friday the 13th Part 8, Jason Takes Manhattan, 1989. Reasons, poor plot. Only saving grace was Kane Fodder's portrayal of Jason and the character's screen time in New York being pretty good. Rank number 10, Jason X, 2001 and 2002. Reasons, had the dumb plot idea of having an iconic horror villain be put into space for no real reason, which has already been done with at least 2 other films such as Hellraiser, Bloodline and Leprechaun 4, in space. Rank number 9, Friday the 13th, A New Beginning, 1985. Reasons, characters felt too unreal and horny, and while the whole copycat Jason idea is good in paper, I feel like they didn't keep portraying it too well with Roy Burns. Rank number 8, Friday the 13th Part 3rd, 1982. Reasons, compared to the last 2 films that came before it, it is a downgrade with a story and characters. However, the soundtrack is genuinely amazing and this film is where Jason got his iconic hockey mask. Rank number 7, Friday the 13th, 1980. Reasons, compared to today's standards, it doesn't hold up completely, especially with some of the acting. Other than that, everything with this movie is either okay or honestly great. Rank number 6, Friday the 13th Part 7, A New Blood, 1988. Reasons, Jason has one of, if not his best designs in this film, and the concept of being up against a final girl with psychokinetic abilities is cool in my eyes. However, since it is a Friday film, most of the characters feel unreal and too stupid, and the blood/gore for the movie is cut down from what it normally would be in other films. Rank number 5, Friday the 13th, The Final Chapter, 1984. Reasons, don't really have a lot of complaints with this one, only that, of course, a majority of the characters feel unrealistic and this should have been the end of the franchise in my opinion. Rank number 4, Friday the 13th, 2009. Reasons, this film is extremely debatable for a lot of people, however, due to this being the very first horror film I saw as a kid, it gives me nostalgic feelings, and because this is what mainly influenced my liking in horror media as a whole. While I of course still have a few problems with the film, too much horny teens and sex even for a Friday movie, I am able to brush most of it off. Rank number 3, Freddy vs. Jason, 2003. Reasons, as a fictional villain lover, this movie is what I wanted just from hearing the very concept of it. And yes, I am aware the main human characters are written poorly, but in this franchise, that is kind of normal. Plus, me personally, I first went into this movie just wanting to see Freddy Krueger and Jason Voorhees beat the shit out of each other, and since I got that, this movie is good enough for me. Rank number 2, Friday the 13th Part 2, 1981. Reasons, there isn't really an issue at all I have with this film. Characters are actually likable and feel realistic. And this film is, when Jason put on his big boy shoes and became the franchise's money bag. Rank number 1, Friday the 13th Part 6, Jason Lives, 1986. Reasons, with a story written greatly, Tommy Jarvis being at his peak, humor honestly being funny here and there, etc. This movie is the best in the whole franchise in a lot of fans' eyes, including mine. So yeah, that's it. I know this video didn't go into the greatest of details of my opinions, but like I said in the beginning, I'm incredibly lazy. I hope this video was worth your time, and I'll see you all the next time I actually decide to get off my ass and do something on this channel. Anyways, love you all, ciao.